Wakenya wenzangu, habari zenu popote mulipo. I'm at home. I'm in my backyard. I've been working hard for 2 weeks straight and I needed a day off. I'm going to go get a battery for that Massey Ferguson and fire it up and let it idle for a minute. I have ordered the head bolts and the head gasket set for this Isuzu. I just need time to put it back together. I need to take the heads to the machine shop and get it machined. And then I'll have that Isuzu running again. Since I've had a little time off today and to relax, I've been thinking about some things. And I want to tell y'all about the perfect example I saw of leadership and what it means to care about your people. When I was a child, I don't quite remember the year. It was a serious famine and serious drought. And the government stepped in to help the people, and they donated some maize to be given at the local market centers. And my dad was a priest at the time under Bishop Okulu. And I remember he drove Bishop Okulu's pickup truck, KZV 539. It's been sold now. We've seen it in the market center one day. But that used to belong to the Diocese of Maseno South. That truck spent the night at our home underneath a maize tree. Full. I'm talking full of grain. Sacks of maize spent the night at our home. And the next morning, my dad had to go distribute that maize at Kopere Market Center, the nearest market to our home. He did not give me a ride to the market center. I was a child. It was just him. The whole pickup, a double cabin Toyota, was empty. He could have very easily given me a ride and let me be the first person in line to get some maize. But I had to walk to Kopere. And I had to stand in line just like everybody else to get 2 gorogoros of maize. And that gives me chills when I think about it to this day. That he could have taken a whole sack out of that pickup truck and nobody would have missed it. Nobody would have known no different. Because it was not just me, it was my uncle who lived, his brother who lived next door to us, and his children. So a sack of maize would have been plenty for the both families. But he didn't do that. Both families had to walk to the market center and stand in line just like everybody else to get 2 gorogoros of maize. Now, people, why don't we have leaders in Kenya who can do the same thing for our country? When children are starving left and right and children are being burnt, why don't we have leaders who can sacrifice themselves for the good of the country? The next one is when I was in high school, at Miranda High School. And that was back before they had water and electricity, and we were using a generator and had to go to the pond for our drinking water. I thought I was tough and I drank some of that water from the pond. And I almost died of cholera and dysentery. Oh man, I was sick. I went back home, and after my dad had nursed me back to health, he took me back to Miranda High School with fresh mbugrus, 20 liters. About 20 of them in the back of his Subaru, back to Miranda High School. Why can't we have leaders who can do the same thing for our own country? Thank you. I appreciate your time. I hope this inspires us to move forward to a place where we have leaders who can do something for our country instead of just selling it. Thank you.